Hello there, everybody. This is Samantha Jayne here in the UK, and it is the 6th of July right now as I bring this to you. So this week we are building up to this new moon energy, which we will feel around the 9th in particular. Now, we do have to watch with this one because it can bring in problems that connect to our love lives and our pockets. And what I mean by that is your money sector, your finances. So be aware of that. Some people may be feeling somewhat a little bit low, a little bit depressed around love and around money issues, but just watch for that. Watch for going into destructive behavior because of it. If you're short of money, this is not the time to start getting yourself into debt. This is a time for taking responsibility and learning to grow and change through that challenge. That's what's going on. So partnerships may become under this as well. It is about compromise and it is about working through challenges, as I say, to grow. If you're in business, then actually it's a good time for collaborations and it's a good time for accepting help and support from other people if that is what you need right now. So if you're looking for a job this week, if you're looking for a new role, be open to other people helping you. Accept offers of assistance, accept offers of help to get you that interview, get you through that door. But this is a great week, as I say, for networking when it comes to your business aspect. Now, again, we need to be open to change. We need to recognize that there are unexpected opportunities going to come in. And, the way to challenge this, or rather to not fall into the challenge, but instead see the challenge as opportunity that you may face this week, is to use that intuition that we are all born with. So trust your gut feelings, trust your intuition as you steer your way through this week, because it's very much about using your intuition to turn unexpected changes into opportunities. Any setbacks you face will be overcome if you are willing to change. So don't be too stubborn. Don't be too stuck on my way or the highway this week. There is this need to be open to that shift and to not succumb to the setbacks and see them as just challenges, see them as opportunities for change. Now, we have this new moon energy. We also have Mercury entering Cancer. This is where, again, you need to be using your intuition and showing yourself that you do have emotional intelligence and you're not going to react from the ego self and have those outbursts. Now, some of you may have issues with your attachment to the past, whether that's situations or people, or it may be that you are on the receiving end of that this week. But many of you will spend time reflecting, contemplating, and thinking over the events of the past, thinking about relationships of the past, thinking about money situations in the past as well. But what you're meant to be recognizing is that you really need to go for your own personal goals. And that is what the whole of the month of July is about. Recognizing it's okay to have wants, it's okay to have dreams, to have ambition, to have desires. And it's okay to go for them. In fact, it's necessary. And yes, it's good to support others, but you need supporting too. So it really is key this week to have the support of loved ones in order to get you moving forwards towards those personal goals. Business-wise, it's a great time for sales, great time for promoting things, great time for taking big steps. But use your intuition. Some of you in your business aspects, your work aspects, may be letting go of old roles that you have done for a long time. Even clients perhaps may be leaving you that you have worked with for a long time, but that is okay. You are creating space for new opportunities, new connections, new contracts, new roles to come into play. And that is what will get you out of that limbo state. So be aware of that. So I'm actually going to turn now to the tarot for further insight. I hope that it is helping you. So it really is just a week to be very mindful that challenges are coming in to show you where your wisdom is and how well you are doing, if you can adapt to change. But if you're not willing to do that, then this week could be a struggle for you. So just be aware of that. So yes, there can be endings this week. It may simply be that you are finally going to let go of previous endings, past endings. Perhaps you have a karmic play out that finally needs to come to an end. But there are lots of lessons to be learned, lots of understanding. I'm just saying on another show I do that to make sure that you are asking the angels or your guides, whatever your belief is, for signs this week. If you don't ask, you don't get. Ask the universe to deliver. Ask for that opportunity. Ask for that role, that position. If you don't ask, you don't get. And if you're not used to asking, then that is definitely something that you need to change this week about yourself. So if you want to open up to abundance this week, you're going to need to get out of that comfort zone. You know, some of you may feel stuck in a rut. You're going to have to step forward. You're going to have to climb out of that hole if you've dug yourself into a hole and step forward into abundance. So if you're walking through an ending this week, it is opening a beginning to much, much better days or success, happiness, joy, love, wherever you envision new abundance needing to come into your life. Now, when we look at your work aspect, a lot of you may be feeling very tired this week still from so many shifts, so many changes. But if you've been taking a break from work, now will be the time to get up and get on with it. Let's get you doing what you were put here to do. Let's get you being productive, as we say, positive and purpose-driven this week. That is key as well. So lots of decisions could be made this week as well, especially if you need to let go of negative scenarios. That because we have to do that if we want the abundance. You cannot have a negative mindset. You cannot be behaving negatively and expect a positive outcome. So keep that in the back of your mind this week. If you're trying to do good things in bad situations, that may not happen this week, and you may need to let go. There is abundance in work aspects this week. So lots of success is possible for a lot of people watching this. If you will just hold your head high, stop looking down at the ground, start looking up and asking for that divine insight. So yes, there are beginnings. When we look at relationships, there are beginnings. Just be careful that you're not standing your ground too much. You're not being too stubborn about how those relationships need to be, those dynamics. Yes, you've gone through lots of changes in your relationships, and I'm picking up that would be over the last 9 months in particular. But right now, you need to embrace the beginning. You need to embrace a change, a shift, and look forward. If you're looking at all the challenges you have walked through, you are simply going to be manifesting new challenges into your relationship. So again, get your head out of that past and get your head in your future, where you are going and where you belong. Now, spiritually, when I look at spiritual growth and personal growth, same kind of thing for me. It's got the same vibe, got the same direction to step in, but there are victories here. So know that the actions you take this week are bringing you some kind of spiritual success. Now, that could be the release of a karmic pattern, a karmic situation or relationship. It could be your karmic rewards, your abundance for all the work that you have done spiritually. It may be that finally you get help because you've been helping so many people for so long, and now you're going to open up and accept help for yourself to benefit yourself. But what I'm certainly shown is that spiritually, if you have the opportunity to move in new circles, to be connecting with new people, to be experiencing new things, going to new places, then I'm going to tell you to grab it. It's about experiencing new things and therefore emotionally having new experiences as well, because we all know that it is our soul speaks to us through our emotion state. We create with the universe through our emotion state. So be aware of that and know that you need to move into a new dimension or a new way of being, a new place and space, or even a new spiritual practice if you want to create some success or create some form of abundance this week. But what I'm also shown is, I've got the star card here. There are wishes to be granted this week. The angels are listening to those prayers, listening to those cosmic orders, listening to those wishes. I always joke with my coaching clients, but I do mean it. Everything you say is a request. It is an order, and everything gets delivered at some point. So be careful what you wish for, and make sure you are applying that creative energy to positive things, good experiences, where your wishes are granted and your dreams are fulfilled, whether that is in your work life, your home life, or your relationship sector. Just know that some good stuff is coming to you this week, or you are aligning this week for the good stuff to come. But you've got to open up that heart space and let it in, and that thing's taking a new journey. So I hope that I have helped you this week. Let me know if I have. Reach out and connect with me through my various social media platforms. But know whatever happens this week, you've got this, you can do this. So just stay positive and have a powerful, powerful week. Have a good one, everyone.